physical evidence and DNA technology at that point in its infancy, investigators faced obstacles from the start.
The Yogershop murders crime scene investigation was especially challenging because of the fire and then because of the water that was used to try to put that fire out.
Nearly a decade after the killings, 2 men were convicted of capital murder despite the lack of physical evidence. Those convictions were overturned on constitutional grounds, and those 2 were released in 2009. Both of them were later cleared by DNA testing.
When those men or boys were first being investigated, they weren't able to use DNA evidence to eliminate them, which, as we know, happened later on in the investigation.
For years, the case went cold until this summer when new testing on a .380 caliber shell casing left at the scene, plus DNA found underneath the fingernails of one victim, Amy Ayers, implicated Brashers.
I'm sorry that it took 30, 40 years for us to get here, but we're here now, and Amy's final moments on this earth were to solve this case for us. It's because of her fighting back.
Genealogist C.C. Moore was the first to link Brashers to a spate of separate killings. On the show Genetic Detective, she traced his trail of murders and sexual assaults through Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Missouri.
And I found just one thing after another that supported my theory in this case.
Moore's work helped authorities connect the dots. Brashers was a serial killer, but the extent of the horror was unknown until now.
I would continue to go back and revisit his timeline and try to identify cold cases that might be attributed to him. But it never occurred to me that the yogurt shop murders was something that he had done as well.
Even though Brashers is long gone, Jennifer and Sarah's mother, Barbara, says she's grateful for the answer she does have, even if the grief never leaves her.
When you have missing people, there's no closure to missing. Your heart is ripped forever. I got a big dose of scar tissue on that heart, and sometimes that's hard to get around, but it's a different, there is no closure.
And Sonora, she's now a psychotherapist helping others with their trauma, hopeful she can leave some of her pain in the past.
What a relief it will be to get some distance from December 6th, to go out feeling a little bit lighter, engaged with friends and family, start making new stories, putting this story behind us, and just letting this one go.
Our thanks to Matt. Up next,